Welcome to part 2 of building this application. So from the previous video, if you haven't watched it, kindly check out part 1 of this series of this video. In the previous video, we finished our 5 credits and our AI therapy coach wasn't working. So we are going to fix that today and any other thing we can fix to finally finish this project. So as you can see, it's currently not working. It has this error message which I'm going to screenshot and feed it to Lovable to fix the issue. So you're going to click over here and attach that image. So this is one way I normally debug. I always take a screenshot of the error I'm having and feed it to Lovable. So you will now tell it what that issue is or what you're experiencing, and Lovable goes ahead to fix it. So okay, when are now don't forget with every prompt you send, you use a credit. As you can see, we started the day with our daily 5 credits. So okay, yeah, a lot of people has returned, so I can see from the image. Um, yeah, that's error message we are getting. So it said there's a problem with the model we are using. So that's one credit down, and it said it has fixed the issue, right? So let's just do a bit of reload over here and try sending a message again. Oh, finally, as you can see, our AI coach is working. So it's nice connected to you. You don't have to say much kind of thing like it sometimes. Blah 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 blah. Very rough for you. Okay. So what should we say to see if this actually works? Or if let's see. Okay, so I call well, this is a lie. Okay. Okay. This UI is not working out at all. As you can see, this chat doesn't save. I told you that you should save sections, but it's not doing that, and it's not responsive. So we have a lot to fix here. Um, okay, as normal, we'll head on over to ChatGPT and you know address the bugs we have. So let me just find that our previous prompts. Okay. Okay, so I don't know. So you go ahead and list out all you want to fix. So number one, the it's not properly responsive. The chat bleeds out, and the chat inputs the chat. This keyboard input should, or message box rather, should be fixed in place. I'm trying to use like the most simple English so that AI can understand what I'm talking about. So the AI screen is not properly responsive. The chats bleed out, and the message box input should be fixed in place. In place, not move down as more as messages per. Don't move down as the messages pile up. So that's the first one. So number two, the sessions should save automatically save, and the user should be able to revisit sessions. So that's what I want for the AI part. Then the next one, let's see. Our journal was okay. Journaling. The user should be able to edit or delete past sessions. Entries. What does it want to fix? The AI is supposed to add, follow-up tasks for our sessions, which is not doing. So I'm going to add that. I try to limit the fixes I want. Some people will go ahead and spoil a lot of things, but I think that's basically it. Okay, yes, our resources. Okay, I think we'll fix resources and the community together in another prompt. Let's just fix the others. Is there anything to fix here? Yeah, we've not entered any gratitude today. Okay, so see what I'm saying. The chats are not saving. It doesn't make sense at all. So that's just it. Let's run this by ChatGPT. Not just mobile. We'll correct this. Not just the mobile. It's building out on white screens. So I'm thinking this will take like 2 credits from us because you can see some backend changes will have to be made to accommodate some features. So normal as we talked about, you copy and clean up, and change what you need to change. So you don't just copy your prompts directly from ChatGPT and just feed it to Lovable. There's some things that ChatGPT say even before the prompts. So things like that, you take them out and fix as I'm doing to fix issues with these non-destructive fixes. So apply the following fixes to this and this and this. Do not alter existing UI. Very important because it might just change you everything. Some things that you like already, you just lose it. So fix AI purchasing, responsive enough prevent chats from putting outside the screen. It's not specific to mobile, it does it for all of them. So just remove the on mobile. Ensure chat input box stays fixed at the bottom of the screen even when message files or the keyboard appears. Okay. Chat view scroll smoothly, auto scroll message when you apply. Okay. So auto save AI sessions, automatically save therapy sessions. So these are the backend adjustments to do that. So create a past session view accessible via icon screen or journal. Users can see list of past sessions. Click revisit session content in read only mode. Do I want a read only mode? No, no, no. Click revisit session contents. Session contents and continue chats. Imagine if something takes you away and you need to still continue that chat. So click to revisit session contents and continue chats from there if they want. So I think that's okay. So you should be able to edit or delete journal entries and journal pages. Yep. I don't think we need to change anything from here. Yeah, coach must always suggest follow-up tasks. I don't know every task sessions. How should my strategy aspect of it? Okay, as a fit so yes, important to not break or remove any existing functionality. Maintain the campaign design across all updates. All Supabase integration and data schema should remain unchanged unless acquired by the fix. Keep the fixes scope to these exact areas only. So I think this prompt is fine by me. Go ahead, select it and cut it. And then we'll go and give it to Lovable. And yeah, say goodbye to two credits because Lovable is going to use one to make the backend adjustment and the other one to fix the front end. So give it some time to work. Okay. Well, looking at this, I think it's not going to do any backend adjustments. Maybe when it's created initial table, it added those fields. You know, some of these fields already added, even if they're not being used. So I guess they're already there. But let's see. So if you want to view what Lovable is doing behind the scene, you can just click this arrow. I mean, these are for people that really have some idea of what's code lines of code are about. You understand what's going on here, so you can see what is happening. If not, you can just exit yourself. Okay, so Lovable has finished. It took 2 minutes 44 seconds to implement that. So you can see I'll implement this and perfect it has implemented, blah blah blah. Yeah, we're lucky it didn't, I don't know, it didn't take any credit for backend fixes. But yeah, we have some build errors, so you can check what it's about. So something in the journal entry. Yeah, we can tell people to try to fix. Like I mentioned in previous video, fixing errors don't take credits. Only if you have, but you need to have credits. You need to have credits to be able to fix errors for free. If you don't have credits to prompt you to upgrade, but yeah, you need to have credits to fix errors. But fixing errors don't take credits. I don't know if that makes sense. So just reload this. Let me collapse this and then we can see. Okay, past sessions. Wow, I have a lot of past sessions. Oh, this is when we're trying to chat with it and each one wasn't even going. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? All the errors. Wow. So they were being saved, but we couldn't view it. Like I said, those backend tables were created, but Lovable did implement the front end for it, right? So let's see. Where was the last one that we even did? 7/14 2025 000 exchange. Can you imagine? And you can't delete sessions. I think we should put that in mind. But yeah, let's just pick one and oh no, let's just try a new one. Okay. Hi. Let's see. So build a product Okay, so our session tasks are there to follow tasks added to your task list. So it's not like you're feeling overwhelmed and something normal, blah blah blah. Can we tell you more? Take a few minutes to write down your thoughts, break down the task, research online resources on you know helping you. Let's stop there. Let's check our tasks. So tasks is in journal. Okay, then look at them. So take a few minutes to write down your thoughts, break down the task, research online resources. So yes, that's what we wanted. Then for journal, you should be able to delete and edit. So yeah, title today. Contents. Let's change the contents. Cool. It's working. So let's add a new one and see if our delete function works. So let's just save that. Now let's delete it. Yeah, everything is working here. Um yeah, let's see the past sessions. Okay, look at it. This one. So yeah, you can continue chatting and all that. So let's see. I'll take a few minutes. Can you tell me more about it? Let's say um using this. Cool. So yeah, look at it to exchange. What is our task? Show your first progress, start building, and of course you can take this off as completed. So yeah, moving on. The next thing, our product is almost complete. Our product is almost complete. So the next thing I want to do is put this in white cards and let them link if like it's an actual article, link them to the article and all that, and where they can get books and the rest. And then our community should function read time and the react and reply functionality should work. Too much English, let's just get right into it. So we'll start from this. Heading over to ChatGPT. Just want to get this few line. Yep, copy and paste. Mhm. Number one, the resources should be in a card, should be okay. The resources should be displayed in a card. Number two, okay, number two, add links. Okay. Our podcasts. Add add a link button that takes um number three. So that's what we want for this part. Then the community. Um community should function in real time and users should be able to react and reply. Okay. Number three. Should I'm sure by now we're all used to me saying this. Refine your prompt, refine your prompt. Okay. So just read through, remove anything that ChatGPT said that you don't need. So column layout on desktop. Hmm. I don't think so. This cards will just be unnecessarily wide. You can make that three. You see, this is why you need a designer, even if you're a coder. Some of these things you don't even just know. You need a designer. Yeah, I think after this fix, our product is like fully functional. So the next thing you just want to do is get a domain for that product, change your domain and publish, hit publish, and you can share your link to anybody and people can start using your product. Of course, if you want to do anything like payment plan or whatever, you just tell Lovable. I mean, preferably sometimes too, you don't need to take your prompt to ChatGPT to make it so advanced and specific. It might just be simple like, I want to have some paid features. Maybe I want AI coach to be locked, or I want the community to be locked for just pro members. You just tell you, implement a payment plan. Users should be able to use this when they pay. You set up your payment using Stripe or whatever payment platform you want, and just walk Lovable through the process. It's easy, but you have to be careful when you feed prompts. You have to be specific. You have to be clear. If not, you just end up blowing credits, and you won't even have a functioning product. So it can be something simple like this for yourself or your friends without the hassle using tools like Lovable. Same thing applies for both. So you just have to be really clear with your prompting. And yes, we have three credits, but we're going to use two because to implement this new updates, we need to fix our backend, our Supabase backend. So you can see Lovable trying to alter the table. So applying this change will cost us one credit, and fixing the front end to match change will cost us the second one. But I mean, if everything works, that's okay. We can probably say we built this entire product with 10 credits or nine, five on the first day and five now. So that's like 10 credits. But some people pay and end up using over 50 credits to build one product. And that is because you are not prompting right. You are not specific. You keep spoiling your product and all that. I would also show you guys the secrets at the end of this video. So do not run away. Although we're already approaching the end, but yeah, stick to the end. So yeah, a tip from me for using Lovable. So let's just wait for Lovable to fix this. Okay, so everything has been implemented, resources page, community, key features, yada yada yada. So Lovable is just rounding up. So we had an error, but so far so good. So let's just fix the error. And we are down to one credit. So we have one credit left. But I am not bothered because our products, I mean, it's looking good. It's looking good enough for me. Okay, so there were a lot of errors that some people had to fix. Of course, it didn't cost me any credit until we got to one error that needed a database fix, and that took the last credit. But yeah, everything should be running. This is our new, let me collapse this. This is our new resource page. Looks better than what it was before, although it didn't implement the link. But I mean, these are little fixes you can do. And this is our community. So we still have fake, imaginary, outrageous amount of members. But let's see if this works now. Let me start up this keyboard. Okay, so share your thoughts. Hi everyone. Even though there's nobody. Hi everyone. Let's send that. So I'm the only one here, no other person. But let's see, can anyone react? Okay, so there's a reaction from me. Let me try to reply myself. Let me share another message outside. Okay. So it's not keeping the name consistent to me, which I mean can go ahead and fix. But I mean this is a good product already. So you just get feedbacks from people you share your products with. You keep on iterating, keep on fixing things. Don't forget to tell all of people not to spoil your UI or what already functions. If not, you are going to suffer a lot. And now for the secret I promise. So I don't know if it's a secret, but I mean many people might not know this, but if by any chance anything goes wrong, you can even collapse these replies. That's amazing. So if by any chance anything goes wrong when you're building, and maybe you've prompted and something isn't working and you've gone far from what was working before, you can always use this button here to revert to a previous section or maybe a previous UI you loved before you Lovable changed everything. So you can always use your history tab to go back to a previous version. Right, okay, I have to sign in and sign up for this, but let's go to the first time we created this app. There you see, we still have these tabs there. It still look like this. So yeah, you can always go back and you just hit restore this version and you go back to that version. But we don't want to do that. I'm happy where we are, please. We can't go back. Heck no. So yeah, that is the tip, the secret tip I was giving out. So you can always, let's test it, let's test it, let's test it. Oosh. So yeah, that's it. That's it. And after everything, you just hit publish. Of course, always check your Supabase warnings, make sure everything is okay, and then you edit your name and you publish, hit publish, and this project will be live. But I'm not going to publish this. I don't know, I might fine tune it and all that, but yeah. But if you love me to publish it and you like to use it, let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this video, share it to your friends, even your enemies, share it to them. Let me know in the comments if you like to test this product out, so I would share the link for you. So see you guys in my next video. Bye.